Hey guys, it's Cece, and today I'm going to be doing sort of a different video. Today I'm going to be talking about London. Not the place in general, but the fact that I'm going to be spending the next 3.5 months there. So because I am going to be abroad for so long, I wanted to give you guys kind of an update on what that's going to mean for my channel, on what that's going to mean for videos. I want to tell you what books I'm taking, and what kind of cool stuff I'm going to be doing. So let's jump in. So first of all, dates. I am leaving tomorrow, that is Tuesday, August 25th, to go to the East Coast, where I'm going to stay with Janelle for a day before we both fly off to London together with our other friend, Megan. We are going to get to London on August 27th, and I am not going to get back to this spot right here until December 13th. It's a long trip, but I'm so pumped. So now I want to kind of talk about what that is going to mean for my video schedule. Since I started this channel, I've been doing about 3 videos per week, give or take, depending on what's going on that week. That will no longer be the case while I am abroad. Of course, I will still be doing videos, but as far as posting regularity, there's not going to be a lot of regularity. It's going to be very erratic because our flats don't have access to internet, which means I will be uploading videos when I can, whether I'm at school or whether I find a coffee house, or depending on where I might be, so it's going to be erratic. But I promise you there will still be at least 1 video a week. I hope to, but who knows if that will really happen. Basically, there will be videos, just less than there have been up to this point. Okay, we good on that? Alright, we can move on. Now I am going to enlighten you to where in the world I will be. So, for the most part, I will be living in central London. That is where my flat is, that is where I will be, that is where my university is. However, I will be going on a few different trips. The second weekend that I'm there, we are going to be going to Scotland, which is awesome. I'm so excited to go to Scotland. In October, I will be spending 9 to 10 days, I don't remember exactly how many days it is, in France. Mainly Paris, but just France in general. We're gonna be going to Disneyland Paris. And of course, the final week, me and Janelle will just be staying a week longer than the rest of our classmates because we are going to be spending a week in Italy. We're going to hit 3 different places in Italy. I'll tell you more when we're a little closer. That's December, so that's way off. But those are the places that I am going to be in Europe. That is the plan. I will also be going on plenty of different field trips and excursions that our professor is taking us on in the general UK. Don't really know what the details on that are yet, but we will be doing that pretty frequently. As far as videos around all of these places, it is my plan to do some vlogs, some montages, what people are interested in. You can tell me in comments, but I do want to be doing some of those vlogs and montages so you can see some of the awesome stuff, because really, I mean, they're kind of bragging videos, but I'm okay with bragging. I kind of want to show you guys where I am and what I've been doing, and I think I'll be doing some stuff that you guys will be interested in. Which brings us in to part 4 of the video. What stuff am I doing? I'm going to be doing some tours, some walking tours, some studio tours, and stuff like that. I am planning on going to the Warner Brothers Harry Potter studio tour near the end of this trip, but I want to do some filming in there and show off that place because it is somewhere I have wanted to go for years, and now I get to, so hopefully I'll be showing off some of that. We also want to be doing some walking tours and going to some famous places from things like Harry Potter, and from Doctor Who, and from Sherlock, and whatever other shows or movies that we decide we want to go see. That does include going to King's Cross Station and going to platform 9 3/4. I know that the line is long to take a picture there, but I don't care. I don't care how long it takes to take a picture at platform 9 3/4. I will stand there in my Ravenclaw hat with my wand at the ready. Oh no, I won't have my wand. Maybe I'll buy a wand. I'm just so excited to go and do that. I'll be going to a lot of different theater productions. I think I've already mentioned that one of the shows we are going to go see is Jane Eyre, which is why I am currently reading Jane Eyre. I've never done it before, so now I have to read Jane Eyre in preparation for going to see the show. That also means that I might have to buy a copy of The Color Purple or borrow it from Janelle, because according to our schedule, we are probably going to go see The Color Purple. That's all that's written on our theater schedule at present, so we'll see what that is. And the final really exciting thing that I know that I am going to be doing, and that I'm dragging along Janelle with me to go do, is we are going to go meet Patrick Ness. His book, The Rest of Us Just Live Here, is coming out in just a few days, which means that his meetups are happening, and one of them is happening very, very close to our flat, so I can go and I can get a signed copy of his new book. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that my trip matched up with this, because I don't know when else I would get the opportunity to meet Patrick Ness, and I love him. So, moving on to a part 5 of this video, I am going to be telling you now, what books am I taking on this trip? Probably the only thing you honestly really care about, but I made you watch everything else first. First of all, of course, I'll be taking Memory Palace by Hari Kunzru. This is one of the books that we are required to read for one of my courses this semester. So I'll be reading this fairly soon after I arrive in London, but this is going to be coming with me. It's really short, and I'm very excited about reading it. It is about dystopian London, in a place where reading, writing, and remembering the past are banned, but there is a group of people who are dedicated to remembering the past. And I'm very curious about this book in general. Next up, and you already saw a lot of this if you watched my July-August book ebook haul, whatever that thing was, I'll be taking my Kindle with me, which is loaded up with 26 books that I can read. There are a lot of great books. If you want to know what books I got, go check out that video where I list all of the ones that are on this Kindle. Very exciting, lots of really, really great ones. I'm feeling like Lies We Tell Ourselves is very high at the top of this list for books that I'm going to read when I finish Jane Eyre. The next 2 books that I'm going to be taking are going to be rereads. I'm taking both of them because these are 2 books that inspired me to travel when I was younger, and I knew that I had to take them with me when I finally got to go to these places that the books made me want to go to. So the first of those books is 13 Little Blue Envelopes by Maureen Johnson. This book is a young adult contemporary about a girl named Ginny whose aunt dies, but shortly after her aunt dies, she receives a letter from her aunt detailing a trip that she has to take. She has a certain number of rules, and pretty much she just has to fly to Europe and find the next letter that will lead her further on her journey. It is just a book all about Ginny traveling around Europe and meeting people and learning, and it absolutely inspired me to travel to Europe when I was younger, so I am so excited to reread this. And the last book that I will be taking is The Thief Lord by Cornelia Funk. This is a fantastical book that takes place in Venice, Italy, which completely captured my imagination as a child. It is about 2 orphans named Prosper and Beau who run into this boy who calls himself the Thief Lord, who runs a band of orphans in Venice but has some kind of dark secret. This book completely inspired me as a child, and ever since I read this years and years ago, I knew that at some point in my life I was going to have to go to Venice, and I finally am. So I'm going to be reading this a couple of months into the trip just to get psyched all over again to go see Venice. Alright guys, that's pretty much it as far as information on this whole thing goes. Who knows how many of you have really watched to this point. I mean, this is a very braggy type video, and I didn't mean for it to be that much. I did want to brag a teeny bit, but I also wanted to let you guys know what was up. I'm going to be pre-filming a couple of videos that I can post while I'm just getting settled and figuring out where I'm going to film, how I'm going to upload, so I will have just 2 or 3 videos that will be still here with my same background that you will be watching while I'm already in England. But I'm sure I will post something on Twitter or Tumblr to let you know that I've arrived safely, so if you want to check those out. If you want to follow me on my trip, all of my social media links are below. There is Instagram, because please, I will be taking so many pictures. I will probably be posting a bit on Tumblr. I definitely want to be tweeting a little bit, and I will keep all of my reading updated on Goodreads. So for all of that, links below. You can follow me wherever I go. That sounded a little creepy. You can follow me on social media wherever I go. That's a little better. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope that this was useful to people. I hope that it wasn't a pointless video. You know, whatever. And of course, I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!